Dear students, it is the third video for week 13 and we are learning about the common health issues in the public of Pakistan or in people of Pakistan. And this time we are talking about the disease causing agents. Dear students, you know that in the previous video we learned about the various diseases types, clear, in which the infectious diseases related to the different nutrient deficiency. Fine. Well, theories that why diseases happen, why we human being fall ill, इंसान बीमार क्यों होते हैं. Dear students, it's very interesting that the information, the knowledge of medicine, especially the causes of diseasing, there are different theories. The earliest human beings would think that disease is caused because of the bad omens, because of the superstitious agents, जिन्हों भूतों की वजह से, because human being often resent the deities and gods. Fine, देवता और देवियां उनसे नाराज हो जाती हैं. Okay, and again, diseases happen because of the bad doings. Clear? So this concept developed throughout the times, but there are three main streams. For example, the Greco-Arab medicine, clear, that is called natural medicine, and the natural theory of the medicine says that diseases happen when our body receives some bad thing, some contamination from the outside and inhales it, and then that poison stays and consequently we fall ill. Clear? For example, अगर किसी बंदे ने होटल से खाना खाया, बर्तन धुले हुए नहीं थे या खाने की चीजें धुली हुई नहीं थी और उसकी वजह से दे कॉट कॉलरा, उन्हें किसी को हैजा हो गया, फूड पॉइजनिंग, डायरिया, क्लियर, they are the diseases of the diseases related to stomach and intestines, अंतड़ियों का जो मसला होता है. So they, because of the foreign agents, कि बाहर से हमने कुछ चीज inhale कर ली. Clear? And similarly, the diseases like disease of the liver, hepatitis, that is because of drinking and eating contaminated things. Fine. And another theory is that diseases within the body, degenerative thing, that something happens unnatural in our body. Clear? The enlargement of the heart. Okay, the blood gets contaminated because of overeating of the different foods. Clear? Like obesity, जो लोग मोटे हो जाते हैं, it is what they eat actually is stored into their different parts of the body as the proteins, fine, at the fat and flesh. Clear? So that is the theory. In Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim, Kulu washrabu min rizqillahi wala ta'tadaw. That do drink and eat, but do not transgress. कि खाओ और पियो, अल्लाह ने जो नेमतें अता की हैं, लेकिन उसमें से हद से ना बढ़ो. So most of the diseases that happen in our life is because of the transgression, कि हम हद से ज़्यादा खाते हैं, हद से ज़्यादा we eat up. ठीक है? And that is a sin. Actually, in Christianity, among the 7 deadly sins, gluttony or eating more and more, ज़्यादा खाना, ये गुनाह कबीरा में शामिल है उनके यहाँ. And it is so is in the Islamic. Clear? But the modern theory is different. Fine. Modern theory, the germ theory. Germ theory says that in our environment, around us, within our body, there are unicellular living organisms, जरासीम है, which we cannot witness with bare eye. Clear? जो हम आंख से नहीं देख सकते. So they unicellular germs and pathogens, they are very strong and they cause different kind of diseases. Correct? Like parasites, protozoas, fungi, virus. Clear? So they are different kind of bacteria. They are the disease causing agents. Normal COVID-19 actually is a virus, and you often had seen that when the COVID spread or broke out, firstly, it was there were so many confusions about that virus. Later on, the biologists researched and found out, but thereon we found that the biologists and reports talked about that there are different variants of the COVID-19. कि अब जो कोविड का एक नया जरासीम वेरिएंट आ गया है और उसी that is very strong, that is well adapted to our body. Fine. So this is the germ theory. It all centers and focuses that in our environment there are germs, unicellular organisms, and they are very strong, and when they contact our body through any medium, fine, they cause the diseases, they break our immune system, they intrude into the into the cells, fine, and this all the theory is about the diseasing agent, causing agent. So diseases, according to the spiritual point of view, diseases are the revenge of the gods and goddesses, or even to Islamic, it is the sometimes it is considered that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala resents, then he sent diseases. जैसे कौम मूसा पर मुख्तलिफ किस्म के अजाब नाज़िल हुए. Well, but Islam opts a very modest manner also. Kulu washrabu min rizqillahi wala ta'tadaw. And modern theory says that disease causing agents like unicellars organisms exist, and that's how we fall into the diseases. And upon that theory, this theory is a very complicated and complex, because since this theory is in action, we find different kind of medicines or antibiotics or different kind of hand wash things, and much more is just based on this theory. But God knows that what ultimate is, but up till finding says that germ theory is the more powerful theory in the description and explanation of the diseases. Well, dear students, now let's move to what are the health conditions in Pakistan. Clear? This is a little bit statistics about statistics of almost last 5 years. Clear? And these statistics are very formidable. They are very frightening. But it drowne hai कि the health condition in Pakistan is pretty poor. Clear? And especially the mental health conditions, that the people, normal persons, the people who appear normal to us, even they are suffering from the hypertension, okay, some minor or major diseases. Fine. Let's see. Read. Every year we add 5 lakh new tuberculosis cases. That every year in Pakistan, 5 lakh people are counted or entered into sanatoriums as the tuberculosis case of TB. This is a very dangerous disease because of the bacteria, making Pakistan the 5th highest burden country. फाइन कि पाकिस्तान में जो है वो 5वें नंबर पर दुनिया का मुल्क है जहां पर टीबी के मरीज सबसे ज्यादा है. Around 12 million people are living with hepatitis B and C. Clear? 12 million people are living. It's a large number of people in Pakistan that are suffering from liver diseases, hepatitis B and C. More than 250,000 children die in the first 28 days of life. Clear? Child mortality के छोटे बच्चे जो हैं वो 28 दिनों के अंदर अंदर जो है तकरीबन 2,50,000 बच्चे पाकिस्तान में 28 दिनों की उम्र तक फौत हो जाते. And this is one of the highest rate of children death, even more than Afghanistan, Somalia, South Sudan, Mali and Chad. I mean the country which are either utterly improvised or utterly underprogressed, or where there are war and tension is arising, even though they are even better than Pakistan in this phase. Nearly 200 mothers die out of every 1,000 giving birth. Clear? 200 mothers from 1,000 during their delivery process, they lose the life. In 2022, Pakistan reported more than 3.4 million malaria cases. Pakistan had the biggest outbreak of extremely drug-resistant typhoid, affecting an estimate of 40,000 in 2 cities alone. This is really one of the very dangerous things, that malaria and typhoid, they are very common, and if you visit the hospitals or if you little bit explore, you find commonly people are fallen prey to malaria, typhoid, clear, and other issues. And you know that typhoid alone can lead a person to a major handicapness. Clear, इससे दिमाग पर असर पड़ सकता है, अंदड़ियों पर असर पड़ सकता है, and much more. So they are some of the frightening statistics about the health condition of Pakistan, and it appears that diseases are more strong terrorists than the other elements. Well, let's see one of the common causes of the common major diseases among the people of Pakistan. Number one, malaria. Clear? जिसे आप म्यादी बुखार कहते हैं, that continues for even months and weeks and months. Clear? Tuberculosis. This is because of a bacteria, and it is very common, in which people face coughing, okay, shortness of breathing, loss of weight, clear, and finally a person leads to the death. Dengue fever, very common, clear, and in hospital, everywhere you find in the hospitals and around campaigns about the dengue fever, especially Rawalpindi, is Lahore, are the common targets of the dengue. Cancer, a disease related to blood and flesh, in which some fancy or something like fine spread into the body. Heart diseases, cardiovascular diseases, दिल के अमराज जो हैं, in which heart failure, okay, blockage of the arteries, okay, and other stroke. This is stroke, you know, that brain stroke, that the brain hemorrhage, कि इंसान के दिमाग पर इतनी सोच होती है और इतना प्रेशर होता है कि उससे दिमाग की जो शरियानें हैं वो फट जाती हैं, and finally the people go to the deathbed. Diabetes, really, यकीन जानिए कि तकरीबन हर चौथे बंदे को पाकिस्तान के अंदर he feels the diabetic. Clear? Diabetes is actually the shortness of insulin, fine, and this disease overall overall destroys the human body. Clear? People become weak and all the major organs face the pressure, and finally it leads the person to the death, and the cause apparently become the heart attack and all others. Hepatitis, liver disease, fine. HIV AIDS, clear. This is very dangerous because of the unhealthy relations, okay, and contamination. This is very common issue. Although in Pakistan, people hide this disease, but it is spreading rapidly. Fine. So everybody should be careful about it, and maternal and child health, that the mothers and the child diseases, they are very common. You know that bearing a child is a very critical, crucial, and sensitive matter, and they both need the extra care. बच्चे को जब वो पैदा होता है उसको भी उसकी माँ को भी बहुत ज़्यादा केयर की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, and sometimes especially in the underdeveloped cities and areas, health care facilities are very rare. Number two, they are very expensive. Number three, people don't have the proper guidance, clear, and often the quacks and non-trained people take the advantage, and for the sake of money, they maltreat these people. इन लोगों के इलाज करते हैं, और result is the similar, that they face irreversible loss. Clear? Dear students, I think it's enough. You have learned about the types of diseases, the current health condition in Pakistan, and the most common diseases happening among the people of Pakistan. Thank you very much.